But looking back
Yeah.
now, if you remember, when was the first time you heard about psychodrama? Do you still remember that?
I think it must have been in college or somewhere, when someone has mentioned psychodrama, but it's just a word, an abstract word. And then, this whole exchange of what happened.
Is there someone coming?
Yes, we are having
Yeah, so
people coming.
there is someone coming.
Come in.
And yeah, please come. Would you like to be also?
Yes, you
on
know what we can do? You should sit with me so we can have a conversation
Me?
and slowly we can have other people
Me?
come in. Yes.
Me? You know what?
I doubled her so well.
Yeah, we
So
were.
we can have,
We can.
like
Do you think so?
Yes,
Do you think so?
yes.
This is what you think, but
But what will happen is
let me
something
try,
else.
because this is not that simple. When we are recording, so what I would
Can put a chair,
have to
similar
do
chair is there.
is,
It's in that room.
and
Admin room.
if I go, and I go, you are lucky if I come here, because I'm
Get
not
a
sure.
same chair so you can also sit in the same level.
The
Otherwise
same-
you're
the
sitting
same level.
lower than me.
I don't mind. I don't mind have you in another level. I think that you deserve it.
Oh,
Yeah. But
thank you. You are very kind. But I think we need to have.
but as
Come.
someone in the case, who are you?
The
Yeah.
ghost of something.
Sorry.
The ghost of something.
Can you come again and identify yourself to that point, if possible?
Hi, my
This
name
is
is Nitya.
Nitya is a senior student of IIP, and also we should have other people from IIP also coming in, don't you think?
Do you think so?
Yes.
Are you a shy person?
Not shy, because I think it's very important, because for me, my journey has been alone for so long. So now I'm ready to have different people in. I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
So this is why it's important to see all the other people from Indian Institute of Psychodrama.
Mhm.
And and just for everybody to know that, it's not just one person here.
Yeah. And do you think that you have been watching there? Do you think that Nitya is also on the spot
Yes, she is.
or not?
Yes, she is.
And
How on the spot?
if I come here,
You are.
because if I am not on the spot, I will not be happy at all.
You're very much in the spot. You're very much in the spot,
In the
Sergio.
spot.
And if he's
And what do
sitting
you
on this
think?
chair,
He's sitting on the chair, he's still visible.
Yeah.
visible, we need to move this way.
No need. It's perfect. The frame is fine.
Oh,
The famous.
super.
And what about you?
Yes.
We are checking the frame.
You are just checking the frame.
For now,
Who are you?
I'm doubling you, Sergio. Only in checking the frame.
I'm not talking about what you are doing. I'm asking, who are you?
I am
Who are
a
you?
student. I'm Preeti.
Yeah?
I'm a student here.
Yeah?
We just finished a module with you.
Yeah? And? That's it?
Come here.
But do you think that people will be happy not knowing who you are?
I know, we're just
visually?
hearing your voice. Here is Preeti.
Yes, this is me.
And in the frame was a space this side.
Yes, there's space here.
Space,
There's
yes.
space here.
So this is another senior student from my institute, Swarnalata.
Here.
You should come.
Come sit in front of
Yeah.
Sergio.
Yes, come and sit here. This is Swarnalata.
That's the case.
She's a senior most student of my institute.
That is true.
Are you cutting the head of this lady? No?
Everything is good.
Everything
Very
is good. Now,
There is space for more.
And then I have to introduce someone else. We are very informal here. This is Tui.
Yeah.
Tui has come all the way from Vietnam, and she's also a student in my institute. So I'm happy to have Tui.
I have been to Jabi YouTube.
Yeah, but then what are we going to do? Are we going to sing something or?
They are not going to sing something. I think they can also say, and here's Aarti. Aarti, come. I
Aarti.
think, you know what we're going to do? We're going to have
I have no idea because you started directing.
Yes, and we're going to have a little conversation here.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I wasn't
I
here
can't-
during your session.
I know, but
Yeah, that's right.
So
Yeah.
all I know is that in my institute we are having training for the first time without me there and having you here.
You'll get space.
It's just it's a beautiful time. So I would like all these people here who attended your session to also say what it was like, because I'm hearing very good things, you see. So I want to hear them say, you know, if at least one line each, or how has it been for you the last 5 days? It just means that I want to hear in front of you what happened.
Yeah, sincerely speaking.
Because it seems like something really was very moving for people from all the little sharing that I had before. So now is to ask people what it was like for you.
Mhm.
So who's going to begin? We'll start from here.
start.
Yes. Introduce yourself and say what.
I'm Aarti. I've experienced psychodrama for a year now, and meeting Sergio was something very different to what I've experienced so far, and you've got me interested in history and getting to know Dr. Moreno and Zerka a lot more now. You made it so easy, you made history very interesting, and how chronologically you put it for us, it was words I'm short of words to explain how beautiful the journey was the last 3 days for me, and I'm really intrigued right now to go and learn more about both of them. So thank you so much.
See, wonderful. Thank you, Aarti. Preeti?
Yes, so I've had a very interesting, curious experience with you, Sergio, because you've directed 2 vignettes for me through this module, and it was different to experience your direction. Also, I think because of the way you brought education and knowledge about psychodrama, it was a new insight for me that psychodrama need not always be therapeutic or in the healing, and it can be educative and it can be historian way of information spreading as well. The one reason I am here is because I have never heard of someone teaching Moreno's life in the psychodramatic way, and because it's been about a year and a half in this journey of psychodrama as a student, and so for me, I was very keen on who this man was, and turns out it's not, the man is made because of the woman behind him. So
where's the chair for Zerka? See.
She's sitting on all our shoulders today.
So thank you for giving us not just into Moreno's life, into Zerka's life. I am also equally surprised and wonder what would have happened to psychodrama without Zerka. Yeah, thank you for documenting it. Thank you for showing us the films. I don't think I know of anybody who has done this. So thank you. Thank you, Magdalene. Thank you for sharing about this module.
Thank you. And I also that Preeti has come a long distance.
Yes.
Preeti, you have travelled from where?
I have come from Mumbai.
Yeah. Mumbai for this. Aarti is from Chennai. Of course,
This is
Tui.
the longest.
Tui is the longest journey, coming all the way from Vietnam.
Yeah.
And
Hyderabad.
why don't you say something, Tui?
Yes, I will say it softly. For my thank you for my feeling.
The micro.
Yes. You also hold one. We're all holding.
Yeah.
Microphone.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, all of you, and my feeling about the way you are teaching us. I feel you are caring, kindness, and enthusiastic with what you are doing. Yeah, that's it. Why? What I feeling. Thank you, and I love you. Yeah.
Tui,
Yes.
I must say
Yes.
that you came first to the institute in March
Yes.
of this year,
Yes.
and you couldn't speak.
Yes. Thank
You remember?
You remind me again.
And now you're getting interviewed and you're speaking.
Okay.
Thank you very much for
Yes.
sharing,
Yeah.
because I think we see more of
Yeah,
you.
Yeah.
The more you speak,
Yes.
the more we can see who Tui is.
Yes.
So thank you very much for showing yourself.
And thank you for listening me and give me a chance to explore myself.
Very interesting.
Okay, hi everyone, my name is Nitya Naresh and this is my third year at the Indian Institute of Psychodrama. And I think we've been very lucky that Magdalene has got an array of people who do psychodrama from across the globe, like different countries. So I feel like we've been privileged to be exposed to so many different kinds of ways to do psychodrama. It's a very wholesome experience I feel like I've got in the past 3 years. So thank you, Magdalene, for that. Like, it's been absolutely beautiful. And Sergio, these past 5-6 days with you has been very enlightening, because I feel like, you know, it's like when you pray to a god but you don't really understand what it's standing for. And I feel like now, after experiencing the 5 days, I'm looking back at all my training as blind belief somewhere, like somebody tells you this is why we do it, so do it this way, you know. And this was more to understand ideologically why the person created the thing, or the stories when Moreno had a specific interaction with a person and that's when this technique came up, or like, you know, in the refugee camps where he, you know, gave the term sociometry, like what it means, and it was so lived experience that it feels more solid in when I'm repeating it to somebody else, or I'm explaining what I believe in and I'm talking about psychodrama to somebody else. So there's more weight for me in what I'm talking about. And of course, just like Preeti said with Zerka, like, I felt like I fell in love with that sweet old woman on the screen. It was really like, you know, falling in love with the way she was, the way she spoke about it, the way she talked about it. And what I said in my sharing, that watching her interviews, for me, validated a lot of the learning I did here, because she's one of the OG people. And when we went through her principles, the way she saw psychodrama, it is so much like how we're taught it here in India. So it validated for me that, okay, we are learning it the way it was meant to be, which for me was great, because, like, you know, that sometimes that's the worry that, you know, how much, because when I've been exposed to so many different people doing it from different parts of the world, like we've got, you know, Peter came from Australia, and then there are people from America, there are people from New Zealand. I don't know, because when people do it differently, which one is a little, like, I know you say there's no right way or wrong way, and I agree, but it was nice to see that in essence we've kind of, like in India, we're trying our best to do what it was meant to do, if that makes sense. So thank you for that. It was invaluable, and thank you. Like I said, I feel like you're a living book, a living history book, because you're carrying for me the history of the Morenos. How many people are still alive who are doing that? The research you've done, the stories you shared about the research you did, the places you went. I cannot afford to go to all those countries and see those things and look at those papers. So I got to live all of that through you in these 5 days. which was again a very, very, you know, and even when we have read text and you're like, but I know the real story behind the text, I was like, ooh, soap opera moment. But it was nice. It was really, really valuable, Sergio. Thank you for coming all the way here and doing this for us. And thank you for inviting him to do it.
Thank you. What about you, Swarna? Swarna, first of all, I must tell everybody that is a dancer, so you will see
Some expressions.
expressions, hand movements.
And she had the opportunity to show that in a specific psychodrama we did, where it was the psychodrama of a bird. But it was a bird who was not able to, well,
Who got some momentum going and
Figured out
let
how to
her
fly.
wings fly in.
yeah.
Soar and fly.
And then
a
she
little bit.
ended up the psychodrama flying.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, fortunately, the windows have some protection. So,
Oh, should have gone flying out.
Did some test runs and got my wings up a little bit.
Very good. So, you had a good time, I see.
I had a great time. I think over the years, learning from you, Magdalene, we've been exploring quite a bit of the history in our reading sessions. So it was a joy to have a historian. One thing is, whether it is trainers coming here, whether it's Magdalene talking about the history, we have gained some bits and pieces, and reading it in various books, it can be a little bit confusing. So it was nice to have somebody who's in depth into the whole historical perspective, getting the chronology a little bit. So I think for me, I'm a reading buff. So I think for me it gives me a little bit more framework, a little bit more of how to continue reading about it, how to continue living it. It was definitely so lovely to have Moreno and Zerka in the room. Definitely, I think I'm a Zerka fan. So, I mean, I've been hearing her voice in a book that I really enjoy.